Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Simulator Sit Down. Now, I know on Friday I said that these are going to be every Friday, but I ran out of time, and today's Thursday, by the way, for me. I ran out of time. I was doing a Lady Luck episode, and my phone kept stopping the recordings right away, and it's like, you don't have enough room. I was like, well, I don't have time to get rid of things right now because I have so much stuff to do. So I'm just going to do this for now. We're just going to talk. I'm going to go over some of the rants that I had during that video. Nothing too bad, nothing to worry about. I'm going to look for battle. We're going to use the Storm team again because I want to actually, test this out. And we can test it out together. You guys can give me suggestions and stuff. Well, let me choose what I'm going to go through first, and then I'll explain. So, looking at his team, he's got Venusaur, Scizor, Mamoswine, Rotom-Wash, Scrafty, and Talonflame. Now, nothing is overarchingly too scary to my team. I do want to be able to get rid of that Mamoswine pretty quickly. And the Venusaur is probably going to give me some problems, but I do have my Goodra. I'm thinking a Politoed Manectric lead is good. I'll bring in Rotom-Wash and where's my Rotom-Wash? It doesn't tell me. And Goodra. So what I complained about was someone named Stephen Gibbon, who's a subscriber. He commented on my video as I was waiting for a battle to come up, and he's like, I really just need to say this. I got this battle before, and I had a DC because of all this garbage going on with the crits and stuff. And I have to agree with him. I tell you guys that I try really hard not to. I just realized what I did, and it was really stupid. I try really hard to not get too upset about hacks. And for the most part, it's not that hard to do. Oh jeez, this is gonna wreck my team. I'm gonna bring my Goodra, and I have to go for electric terrain. I realize I don't even have flamethrower on this guy. There's nothing wrong with most of the hacks. I can't say I understand why GameFreak decided to implement a chance to miss and things like that. I honestly don't understand their reasoning for that, and maybe someone can enlighten me. I'm pretty new to the whole RPG genre. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon forever. I've been playing it since literally Ice Punch. I thought that's a Drain Punch for some reason, and I was just like, I don't think that is super effective, by the way. So I've been playing Pokemon since it's been out, pretty much, and it's definitely one of my favorite games. But I'm still kind of relatively new to RPG, so I don't really understand why a mischance is in the game. That's something that maybe you guys can enlighten me about. I don't see a purpose to it, to be quite honest with you. All it shows me is that it is just there, Oh yes, we have hydration. That's beautiful. I was about to be so pissed. This Scrafty's going down, and I don't think Rotom-Wash will die. I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp. I think that's gonna take out the Venusaur fast enough. I personally don't see any logical reasoning to have a mischance, I guess it's to neutralize some things. I can understand and see a point to that, but at the same time, it's really weird because it's what does missing add? Well, it adds, a little luck to the game, but is luck really that important? And to that I say no. I don't really think luck adds anything to the game that really makes it or breaks it. I have a bad feeling we're gonna lose this. I think this team has potential, but can we survive? Yes. Okay, we're gonna get the rest off. Hydration, rest in the sun, in the rain. That's why I run this Gudra. That's why I run it. That's why I run it. I really don't see any purpose or need or necessity for luck and mischance. I don't see any Pokemon that benefits from that. I don't see any Pokemon that needs it. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm did Venusaur really outspeed us? I am zero speed. That is true. That is true. It's weird how it also just does that. Oh wow, this is gonna be a while. So that's my first stance. You know, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, mischances and things like that aren't really the worst things in the world. I don't mind if I miss an attack here or there. That is perfectly fine. My true problem lies in crits. Crits are one of those things that really makes no sense to me. Also looking at his team, Rain is really strong against his team. I'm actually going to bring my Gudra to get the Rain off. And because he doesn't really have anything to really hit my Gudra, except for the Salamence, but we're kind of bulky there. I'm going to go for Manectric. I'm going to try and get that. Nah, I'm going to go for Smeargle, Manectric, Rotomosh. So, crits. Like, what do crits do? They double power. Yeah, okay. That's sort of helpful, I guess. And they... Well, they're not double power anymore, are they? They're like one... No, they're 2.25, I think, right? I don't remember offhand. But it's like... random, it's luck, and it doesn't add anything. You know? Ooh, this guy's smart. This guy is smart. Dang, this guy's... I'm still gonna get my electric terrain off, but... he's gonna get a lot of stuff done. Ooh, I can trick him. Okay, good. As long as he doesn't attack me. Go for what I think you're gonna go for. Don't... Oh! I still got the electric terrain off, so we're good for that. Crits add nothing to the game. I'm gonna say that right here, right now. They add nothing to the game. The only Pokemon that... well, I mean, there are a few Pokemon that, I don't have any... yeah, he doesn't have anything that doesn't want to take a Thunder in the electric terrain from a Mega Manectric. They don't add anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've got the Sniper Kingdra, but that isn't a luck chance. Sniper Kingdra is 100% with focus energy. It's gonna crit all the time, every time. You know? So that's not a chance. That's a guarantee. Oh, Skydrop. I forgot about Skydrop. Of course. Oh, snap! Oh, man. I actually completely forgot about that. Thunder hits him in the sky. Holy shoot. I actually completely forgot about... oh, wait, no. I'm going to go for Rest. No, I'm going to go for Infestation on you, and I'm just going to Protect. I don't think my Gudra is coming back down. I don't think it's coming back down. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's coming back down. I don't think it's coming back down. I think it's stuck there. No, it's not down there. It is not down there. Okay. Frozen, that's fine. Ha! Infestation kills you. I like this team. I like this team a lot. I'm going to go for the Protect so I can get another Rain Dance off, and I'm going to go for a Thunder on the Salamence. He's Choice Scarf. I know he's Choice Scarf, but I think we outspeed him. And Thunder's probably the best bet against him. Oh, what? Oh, man, that was beautiful. Holy gajugles. Oh, and he forfeits. Alright, well, so, back onto my rant. I think that's the last battle I'm going to do. Basically, I personally think that hacks, or crits in particular, should be done away with. They add nothing to the field. There's no, like for example, missing, that adds an element of risk. You know, you can have a, just for example's sake, Abomasnow. You're having Abomasnow, and it's going against a, let's just, a Gengar that has, that you know has Focus Blast. Alright. Now, there's a chance that Focus Blast will miss. In fact, that's a 30% chance. So that adds an element of risk, where you can be like, well, I think it's safer to risk the play that he's going to miss the Focus Blast that will KO me, but if he misses, I'll KO him back. You know, that's understandable, and I think I answered my own question earlier about what, you know, crits even, what missing even adds, and it adds an element of risk. You know, you're like, alright, well, I can risk him missing in order to get that KO. That I understand. But crits don't have that risk, because everything has that inherent chance to crit, and it's not a lot. It really isn't. I think it's like maybe 12%. So it's never something that you're like, well, I don't know if I want to risk that crit. You know, I mean, obviously against things with like Sniper, and you can't even tell if something has a scope lens. Those things obviously are going to crit more often, but it's still one of those things where maybe crits shouldn't count or shouldn't exist. Like, for example, I think crits should exist, but in the abilities, such as Sniper, or, what is that other ability? I can't think of it right now, and I can't look it up, but it also does that. It's Sniper and, I don't remember, but there's definitely another one that does that, and, I think those abilities should be, like, the only instances, and, you know, maybe, like, the scope lens. I think those should be the only instances where crits exist. I know crits exist in a lot of games, but a lot of those games are single player, where it doesn't really matter too much if you lose, because you could always just go back and play. But in a competitive format, it's really hard to play competitively when you're in the best position to win. Like, there's no chance of you losing, and then you get a crit, and then you lose. And it's like, well, what? Like, that doesn't add anything to the game. And so, I don't know, hopefully, like, my thoughts are logical, and hopefully they make sense, and it's not just me, like, you know, complaining or whining about something. I just really think that it adds something to the game. No, it doesn't add anything to the game. And my other complaint, which I didn't get to in the video because I realized, you know, I ran out of room, and it's only been about 14 minutes, so this is pretty good. My other thing is freezing. As you saw in that battle, we got frozen. Now, I understand the want to put in a type move, or a status like freezing. It makes sense, it's really cool. But the problem with freezing compared to the other statuses is there's no real way to get rid of it, and there's no real way to... It doesn't really do anything other than stop you from attacking. Now, that's a great side effect. You know, poison racks up damage, burn racks up damage, and cuts your attack in half. I mean, badly poisoned is like a lot of damage. You know, burn is, you know, a respectable amount of damage, but it could kind of easily be negated, but that half an attack is pretty important. Freeze, there's no real way. There's abilities in Pokemon who take advantage of, you know, burns and toxic, and even paralysis. There are people who take advantage of that. But there's nothing that takes advantage of being frozen. And that's kind of where that status becomes broken. It's the only way to get out of it is to use a fire move or scald, or you know, like aromatherapy or heal bell or something like that. And that's not a good thing to do because there is no real use for freeze. You can't use freeze to your advantage. And now I can understand, you know, it's supposed to be a detriment, but they balanced out the other status moves by giving Pokemon the ability to absorb them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think ice Pokemon can be frozen, so there's always that. But I think they might be able to. I don't know offhand. I'll have to look it up. I don't know, but they give like Pokemon the ability to be immune to it. They have Pokemon who have abilities like Guts, who welcome those. You know, Sleep is another thing, but it's not as broken. Sleep is pretty much the freeze. Sleep is pretty much what freeze should be. Sleep immobilizes you from doing any attacks. You're asleep. The only way to get out of sleeping is waiting 3 turns, or it's like 1 to 4 turns, but it's on average 3 turns. Or using heal bell or aromatherapy, or you know, using an ability called insomnia, or early bird helps you wake up earlier, things like that. Or you know, using like the safety goggles to prevent spore, or using a chesto berry. There are really no options like that for freeze. Freeze doesn't have something like that. With freeze, your options are fire moves, the move scald, and that's either you attack with it. You like say Goodra had it. I had to use a fire move or use scald, and I don't run that. I don't run that specifically because I run a rain team. Why am I running fire moves? And or like the healing things. But unlike the other 4 statuses, poison, burn, paralysis, and sleep, nothing takes advantage of that. There are no abilities that negate that, or there's no abilities that make it immune. No Pokemon's immune to sleep, but I mean, like, typing wise, but it only lasts 3 turns. Freezing lasts indefinitely, and when you're sleeping, you can use Sleep Talk if you want. If you're a rest talker, there you go. If you're sleeping, you can just wait it out. I mean, people use rest as a recovery option, so it's not like it's the worst thing in the world. No one wants to be frozen. It really is the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. I mean, there's so many more things worse than being frozen in a Pokemon game. But I meant worst thing in the game. Besides crits, of course. But, I don't know. Those are the 2 things that I personally think need to be fixed or looked over from GameFreak's perspective. There's no way to really prevent crits. There is the battle armor, but not many Pokemon get it, and the Pokemon that do get battle armor have much better abilities to use, so people use those. And it's so situational for crits that like it's literally super situational. It's nothing you can control outside of running Scope Lens, Sniper, Focus Energy, and like that combination. Like, that's where you control when the crits happen, and that's where it's not like a random chance or out of, you know, thin blue sky. It's, you know, it's coming. You see that Focus Energy on Kingdra, you're like, well, this thing is gonna wreck. You know, it does more than like Choice Specs would, I think. I'm pretty sure it does more than Choice Specs does with the freedom to move around. That's fine and dandy, but when a random Medicham comes out and crits you when you would have won otherwise, that's not fair. You know, that doesn't add anything to the game. That adds 0. That adds nothing. That adds nothing. I just said that. And then when you get to freezing, where there's no real way to take advantage of the detriment and use it to your advantage. And the only real way is to either attack yourself or carry a move on your Pokemon specifically for that if you don't use it for anything else. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way, and that's not how a competitive game is made. So that's what I have to say. Hopefully you guys agree with me. If you don't agree with me, feel free, post in the comments below. Tell me what you think. I'm more than willing to hear what you guys have to say on this. I personally don't mind misses. I don't mind, like the secondary effects of moves happening. It's really the crits and freezing that really gets on my nerves, because there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not going to carry a heal bell on my team because I'm afraid of being frozen. It's only a 30% chance. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope I don't come off too whiny, because that's not my purpose. My purpose was really just to sit here and discuss, like, my thoughts on the game of luck in this game, and this is what I thought about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope I didn't turn you guys off to watching my videos. Post down below what you think on this subject matter. I'm gonna be doing these more often. I find these a lot of fun. I like talking to you guys. I like doing this. I definitely want to have more. I want to have guests on these. I want to get a topic, discuss our topic, do battles, watch them battle. It's mostly going to be watching them battle, not watching me battle and them watching me battle, because it's kind of like a guest spotlight sort of thing. It's almost like an interview, but it's more of like a laid-back, casual discussion kind of thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you at the next video. Peace.